And we back. But I forgot to do my ball microphone. So it's the internal mic. So I hope that y'all can hear me okay. Hmm. Let's see. Edit. Let's see. Hey J Mike, can you hear me okay? Because I'm not on the ball mic. I'm on the internal mic. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can change it. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So that was the quickest part one. The quickest part one. But yeah, it's like somebody knows that they're not coming to you, you know, 100. You know what I'm saying? They only coming to you 50, you know. But I feel like it's a no. Like somebody they already been through all that. Been there, done that. Ain't nobody trying to do all that. What's the message? And surely this ain't the choice. Surely this is not the choice. Mm. Something about y'all. 6 cents. I don't know why this is the sixth chakra, but for whatever reason, it was just 6 cents. Maybe that's what somebody likes to call it or whatever. But somebody's intuition told them that everything wasn't being seen. Maybe about what somebody was telling you. Hey, Yvette, how are you? What's the message? What's the message? Yeah. Something about this person. They seem really confident, you know? They do. It's like they see the way that they're approaching you seems really confident, but it's kind of like with this happy family and the goddess of the moon, it's almost like they have some secrets. Or I'm telling you, they got some secrets about stuff they're not sharing. You know? Things they don't want you to see. And of course, if y'all got questions, go ahead and throw them in the chat. Oh, maybe there's somebody that they just broke up with or they casually see, you know, but they still have this desire for this person. There's somebody that they casually see, but they still have this desire for this person, but they think they can hide it. But you know, you're aware. You know about all matters of the heart, you know. Mm-hmm. You plus, like I said, you balanced out yourself. You're not envious or anything like that. You're very balanced in how you see things, people, situations, and plus you already know that what you got. Your love is priceless, baby, priceless. Did you hear me? So it's kind of like this person, they don't have to come to you if they don't want to. They can stay back behind that gate all they want because you already know, honey, somebody else is coming in. Somebody that's not going to be afraid to say what's on their mind. Somebody that's not going to be afraid to take that journey with you. You hear me? Holla if you hear me. Okay, somebody that's going to know what that daughter value is. Somebody that's going to know that it's time for them to get rid of them old attachments. Okay, they know. They know they're receiving the downloads from spirit. They understand that they're following that gut instinct. They understand. They know what abundance looks like. And it's nothing that they can touch. It's that person. It's in that person. So this person feels like they're going to get victory. It's like you decide that you see. It's almost like because you know what you're worth. You know what you're worth. And so you are walking away from this, and somebody's acting like they shocked, like, wait, you walking away from me? I was gonna give you the world. I was gonna do this, but you knew there was gonna come this right behind it. Hey, Cali Swag, that somebody was gonna come with some bullshit right behind it, and then here you are. You're gonna have to heal those parts of you all over again, So you're like, nah, I'm gonna take the road less traveled. What's the message? Because we like to know the answer in the beginning, and then we like to convince ourselves that, well, maybe we're just jumping the gun. Even though our sixth sense said, hell no, please don't go. We go, I'm really not giving them a chance. I know that, they act like they are a feral animal, but I did try and feed that feral cat once that scratched me and gave me cat scratch fever, but I was able to save my limb, so I can't really be mad. Like somebody think they can heal somebody, they can heal somebody, they can fix somebody. Like they say across the waters in Japan somewhere. Fuck that. You feel me? What you see is what you get, baby. Don't go through nobody's karma, talking about you a ride or die. Because it's not ride or die, it's ride and die. I'm not. I'm not. I am let me see. I really want to see if you really even have your license. Let me see your registration and your insurance. Okay. Let me see this. That's what I am. Yeah. For something like, forget all the tricks. Forget all them tricks. I'm good on that. No, thank you. No, thank you. My heart knows when to walk away. I suggest somebody else exercise that option as well. Somebody should they know when it's going to be right. They know when it's going to be right. They know whenever this person is coming in, because this is the person that's going to tell you that they appreciate you, that they want to wife or husband you up or whatever, that they want to, it ain't going to be somebody that want to hold back from you, that say they scared, they've been hurt. It ain't going to be that one. We call them a big chicken. We call them a foghorn leghorn, okay? A big ass chicken. What's the message? Somebody's not going to treat you like an option. Somebody's not going to treat you like an option. I'm telling you, somebody's intuition is going to let them know, drop them old attachments, because this is the real deal. You think I'm playing? I ain't. What's the message? Hey, Kristen, how are you? And that's confirmation I ain't playing. Okay, so let's see what the questions are. Let me see. Okay. Yvette, let me see what's coming up for me in the month of September. Okay. Let's see, hold on. Month of September for Yvette. Okay. Something having to do with home. or your foundation. Maybe a contract or something that you can't get out of, but it's something you just got to power through for the family, but it's for the good of the family, you know. Could have to do some type of fight or something like that, some type of argument or something, but don't worry, because you're going to get justice. You're going to get your respect. You're going to be like, put some respect on my motherfucking name. What's the message? Yeah, maybe somebody's going to make you an offer or give you some type of apology or some type of explanation or something. Could have to do with, like, maybe somebody was trying to, maybe somebody's trying to get in the middle, some shit. You know how motherfuckers do. What's the message? What's the message? Maybe somebody talking about walking away, or somebody walking away, leaving, and maybe putting some type of restraining order or something like that, some type of protection or something, possibly moving, but really not really sure where to go. But you're gonna be single, but what Spirit's gonna guide you. That's the one thing, is Spirit's gonna guide you to the exact spot you need to go, baby. And you're gonna be wondering, how am I gonna do this? Spirit said, don't you ever doubt me. You just keep praying, you keep to yourself. And you know what? Something about somebody's gonna try and send some type of attacks to you. Don't talk about it. Don't say it. Don't complain about it. Don't share it with nobody. Keep it to yourself. But you already know the words to say. Return that shit times how many? Okay. Somebody from the past is gonna be like trying to come back around or something like that. And I'm telling you, they're gonna know the love that you give, and they're gonna be so regretful and shit that they didn't see all this, and they're gonna say all this and say all that, want some type of healing and everything else. You know how they do. What's the message, babe? What's the message? But you already know that's some bullshit. Somebody just saving some shit to save their ass. It's like whatever they're talking about, it's not adding up. It ain't adding up. Shit ain't adding up. And they know it. They know it. They know they did some shit, and they just trying to have some type of forgiveness. They're just trying to have some type of forgiveness. They trying to make sure that in your plans you don't be like, excuse me, judge. This what I know. This the information I got. This the proof I got. So that I can and judge would be like, oh, okay, boom, give her everything, and take them pants off, them shoes off, that jacket off, and them shirt off, and give that shit to her too, and shut up. I'm leaving you in your drawers, ain't I? And your socks. Don't nobody want that shit. You can have them. Somebody's going to be overburdened. They're not going to have too much. Damn. Oh, well, fuck it. What's the message? What's the message? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else for you for the month of September? What's the message? Oh. Yeah, somebody's gonna try and sway you. They don't want you to lead. They don't want you to know that you can do this shit on your own. They don't want you to know that shit. They don't want you to know. They want you to think it's just gonna be burden and hurdle and obstacle and challenge after burden and hurdle and obstacle and challenge. No. All you gotta do is just protect yourself, stand your ground, okay? And just remember that God has got you, okay? God's got you. God is delivering you, okay? God is making the way out of no way so you can close this chapter, so you can move, so you can put an end to this bullshit. Especially if somebody was sitting here lying to you and they supposed to be in this King of Coins energy and shit like this, but they making plans. That I'm telling you, somebody trying to make plans for you that you don't take them to court, because then they know they're really not going to have a leg to stand on, and they know their money is about to be real funny, not like ha 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 funny, but like ooh shit, and it's going to be like that for a while, especially after this judgment call been made. And maybe y'all been married for a while, or y'all been together for a while, especially after this judgment call been made, especially after this somebody just willfully doing some shit. Mm-hmm. Well, I know that's not the best news, but that's the news. I hope that helps. But get you some start collecting your shit. You ain't been collecting your shit. All right, anything else? Oh, you said some of your family members don't think you can make it. Yes, you can. That's them wanting you to stay miserable, like they're miserable. No, you deserve to be happy. Okay? Mm-hmm. Don't let anybody try and tell you to stay in a miserable situation. You deserve to be happy. We're gonna pull some more, see what else. See, I'm telling you, somebody out there was gonna be able to get in the middle of some shit. That's gonna be able to maneuver some shit, to their way. Like somebody wanted to be a kept person. Yeah, okay. Well, keep yourself right on over at the loony bin. Okay, because somebody's ass can't afford to keep your ass now. Okay? Telling you, now they all upset that they was trying to do all this shit. I don't know why. Did you think that shit was gonna work out? Scallywag. I mean, whatever your name is. Whatever your name is. See, this was something they've been doing for a while. They do this with several people. So wait a minute. Scallywag wasn't even okay. So whoever wasn't even the only. Scallywag was scallywagging it around. Okay, I'm telling you, this may be what somebody just do to make their money. Ooh, a 304 scallywag? Huh. Anyway, get you yourself straight. Don't find no sweetheart of somebody to represent you. Get you a dog. You want you a dog to represent your ass, because a dog is gonna get in and get all them motherfucking pounds. A sweetheart's gonna be like, oh, we don't want them to be poor. The dog's gonna be like, fuck that. We want them to eat bone. We want them to have to get a special blender and crush up that bone and eat bone meal for the rest of their motherfucking life. This motherfucker hurt your feelings. Fuck that. Oh, the help, sweetie. Hey, Deborah, how are you? How are you doing? What you say? What that scallywag doing? 304, right? 304 scallywag, exactly. Hey, Furious Sparrow, Wolf Dog, how are you? My pleasure. All right, let's see what else is going on. Something about somebody says something, but they tell the truth. They was telling the truth, but they was calling it in for a long time. They had to pray about this before they said this shit, because they knew this shit was going to hurt somebody's feelings. because somebody wasn't seeing this. Somebody wasn't seeing somebody else was stabbing them in the back. Somebody was in motherfucking la 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 land while somebody else was stabbing in the back. See, they thought that somebody was in that corner, but this person wasn't in that corner. This person was working with a warlock. They thought that this person was somebody that was in that corner, but this wasn't the Queen of Cups in the upright. Really, this is a Queen of Cups with the reverse. But this Queen of Cups was working with some warlock. This was a coven. They was working together. I'm telling you, this is a coven. Oh, I'm glad that you're here too, Fabulous. Yep, somebody feels like a fool because you told them, you saw this, you told them exactly what this person was after, what this person's whole mindset, whole get up was about, you know. And now this person is just wishing that they would have listened to you. Seriously, because karma has come around and it's done them. Ooh, somebody's got some karma to pay. It's like, somebody I feel like somebody may have to go to jail for something that they had their hand in, that they took part in. Somebody didn't think anything about it when they did it until it came back to bite them. Now they are in regrets that they were sitting here listening to this motherfucking devil, even though you had told them a long time ago, listen, Linda, even have walked away from them because you said, I don't want no parts of this. And you went ahead and did your thing because you knew who you was. And you said, I don't even want to be part of it. Now somebody is being made to look as the same as the number one person, confirmation, as the number one person who worked alone, who did this shit alone, so that they can have the judgment, so that they can have this court or whatever judgment go against them. All because somebody wanted to break up this relationship. Somebody wanted to send out some type of negative bullshit, But somebody didn't realize something was getting ready to come back on them. They didn't realize that was getting ready to come back on them. And I feel like how they make their money or their heritage or their family or something like that. Because somebody's going to find out who they work with. Not only who they work with, they're going to find out who they was loyal to, who they pledged your loyalty to. Hey, Deborah Reed. Okay, let me see. Okay, and then I'll do J Mike. Deborah Reed. Are they going to jail? Ooh. So was this for you, Deborah Reed? Let's see. We'll pull another one. Bottom of the deck, something about the Three of Pentacles, somebody working together. Like some type of information is coming through. Some type of information, some type of evidence, some type of something. I feel like somebody's kind of going to be kind of cleared, about maybe a role that they played, and or somebody gets to walk away, but somebody else is going to be looked at. They're looking at somebody else to see somebody who's playing or something. I kind of feel like, is there somebody that's Let me see what's the message. Yeah, I feel like somebody's going to try and have to defend themselves from having to go to jail. About maybe somebody who was taking part of something, somebody who was, was it somebody the leader or something? What's the message? Yeah, it's like it's still the decision is still out. The verdict is still out. They're still. I feel like somebody's still kind of gathering evidence, but still somebody's going to get locked up. I feel like somebody is going to get locked up. You know, I feel like this it's just a matter of time. Somebody's gonna have to go away. Yep. And they know it. They know that the police are coming, and they're worrying about it. They're worrying about it. It's like somebody, maybe somebody was trying to pray or something like that. Now they're trying to really be into prayer, or something, and or maybe they're trying to talk about it or something, or they're trying to get some type of plea deal, something like that. Because they know that it's not looking good and judgment's going to be against them, but maybe somebody wants to say, hey, maybe, okay, so this is what happened, okay, and just the whole truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, but so that they would end up getting, like I said, a plea deal. They would end up getting less time, so, but somebody, they definitely have regrets for the part that they took, and they thinking about everybody else, I think they're thinking, they're hoping that somebody can remain strong, and still come see them, but still love them and be loyal to them, until they can get free, until they're out of prison, I'm telling you that I feel like they want you to just remain loyal and loving and so they don't. It's like something about this Wheel of Fortune with this Queen of Swords. Oh, okay. So it's almost like they don't want somebody else to talk. There's somebody else that got something to say. They don't want this person to talk at all, because if they do, the whole plea deal is off, because then they're gonna know that there was some more shit that wasn't said. So yeah, I'm telling you, somebody might be looking for somebody else. This person. Somebody's they're looking for her, because, and it might be somebody's parent, because they're afraid of what mama's gonna do. Mama, she don't play no bullshit. She like, hey, you get your ass in trouble, don't come around here. You go around your mama's house and the police come. She's not the mama that's gonna be like, my baby in here. She the type of mama be like, officer, check that first bedroom closet on the left-hand side. They should be in there. Somebody afraid that their mama gonna turn them in, because they know they mama know, and they know they mama don't play. Their mother is very religious. I feel like this mother is very religious, and this the type of mother that said, you do the crime, you do the time. Plus, whoever this person was messing with, this mama do not like. This mama felt like this was the devil herself messing with her baby. And said she told the baby, leave this hoe a long time ago. Get you a regular job, do something else, but leave this 304 hoe a long time ago. Damn it. Damn it. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, it looked like somebody gonna get locked up. You know. Hey, Fool's Gold, how are you? Hey, Alicia Walker, how are you? You bet. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me see, Alicia. Let me see. What's coming from me? I've been working on something for a while. Okay, okay. I'm gonna do J Mike and then I'm gonna do you, Alicia, okay? Hold on. Hold on. Well, maybe whenever you left something and you happy as a motherfucker because it was like on your last nerve. I feel like you was like, bye, Felicia. She was sitting there at the door still talking. You was like, boom, the door slammed shut. Mm-hmm. Bottom of the deck. You were so through with this shit. You done with that shit. Whew. Yeah, I feel like somebody was like really greedy. Like they expected a lot, and I feel like you tried to do something, but maybe it didn't work out and you regret even trying to really do it. You feel like you should have stopped this shit long time ago. You should have said, I'm not even sharing my wood with you. No, because I see your ass is the fucking devil. But whatever this is, this cycle is over. I feel like you happy that this cycle is over. Yeah, because you thought that this was going to be a good thing. Mm-mm. 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 Not this one. Not that one. Mm-mm. 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 So now you know. Now you know. And it's like, because this could have been a family situation, This could have been home. This could have been, somebody that you're supposed to have been with, but it's like maybe somebody got in the middle of this. Maybe somebody got in the middle of it and got in the middle of what was supposed to have been this forever love. What's the message? Yeah. It's like somebody like either left you out in the cold or you left them out in the cold or something. Then somebody want to try and come with some type of little, excuse or something, But you figured you already knew what was going on. You figured you peep game. It's like you peep game. You saw that things was not as happy as like they was trying to make it seem to be. You saw that this person was arguing, fussing, fighting, and this is supposed to be like what they said they wanted or whatever. Okay, but they had threw some shit out to you, but that shit is going right back to them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is done. It's over. Whew, 3 10s. Yeah, and now you just kind of keeping to yourself, trying to think about your next move. Basically, staying to yourself, doing your next, thinking about your next move. You are staying at home. I feel like you are somebody that's actually working on your intuition. Yeah, because you decided that you needed to really get serious and answer the call. That's how because you know what? Whenever you went through whatever you just went through, that was your activation right there. That's what catapulted you. Can't make this up. That's what catapulted you, because you decided that you needed to do what you had to do, not just to protect yourself, but to protect the God in you. That's whenever it's almost like you answered the call and God was so happy that you picked up the phone. Because this bullshit has been going on for a while. Somebody been thinking like they've been trying to get through for a while. And you know what? And it's almost like this is somebody that you don't even know anymore. This could have been somebody that you had been with for a while, but then you feel like you don't even know this person anymore. But yeah. So somebody that was doing something against you, they're not going to be able to do it. They are unprotected. They don't know who they was messing with when they was trying to do it against you. But this person, this warlock, this wizard, that shit is going back. I told you, somebody tried to send something to you, but you sent it back, or it's going back. And this person is unprotected. They was trying to do it against your money, your livelihood, how you make your money. But it's not happening. It's not happening. Something about you about to get some type of wish fulfillment. You about to get, God's going to bless you with some type of gift. Because it's almost like you was kind of scared. You didn't know what was coming next. But you took this scary step. You took this scary step, and you decided to love yourself first and foremost. And whenever you did that, it set everything else in motion for whoever else. That's when somebody else was confused, and they feel like they actually lost. They really know that they lost, because it was almost like it was a game. It was a matter of, let me see what I can do. That person was very immature. No matter how old that person was chronologically, inside it was something very immature about them. But see, they didn't realize who you are. That's why this person knows they lost. So I hope that helps. And anybody fuck with you, call me. I'll ride. I will ride. I just gotta put some gas in my car. Make sure that Sasha goes to the bathroom before we get on the highway. And then we on the highway. What's the message? All right. So now let me see. I gotta go up to Alicia, right? All right. Let me see. Thank you, Fool's Gold. Thank you for the compliment. Let's see. All right, let's see. Okay. Hey, Red Violet, how are you? All right, let's see. Wait, different. Wait, it was Alicia. Wait, who else had the question I was going to answer after J Mike? Was it Alicia? Oh, here it is up here. Okay. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah. All right. What was that? Okay. Okay, that's right. Alicia's been working on something for a while. Unless she wants to know what's coming in. All right. Oh, well, this is good news. Especially you've been working on something for a while. I feel like you're good at your skill. You're good at your craft. You're good at what you do. You know. Yes, and I feel like you're gonna be making a lot of money, and people are gonna be looking at you like, oh, and she makes money, and she's good at what she does. Hmm. Did you also was it? Did you also maybe your mother, your grandmother, or somebody did something like this or something, and maybe or you're sad that somebody older than you couldn't be there to see it. Maybe a passed on loved one or something. Yeah, maybe like a passed on loved one. You kind of sad that oh man, I wish grandma could see or mom or auntie or something like that. Because maybe it was like both something that you both worked on, and you really took it like first it was like here, but you really took it up a whole nother level, you know. And this is something that you worked on. Got me working day and night. Got me working day and night. Something that you put some blood, sweat, and tears in too. You know, and but yeah, I feel like maybe what else there? This might even the deck we use it. Yeah, maybe a passed over loved one. I'm telling you, somebody's watching you. Somebody's watching you. And they are so happy for you. Oh my gosh. And you know what? They sit there and they tell you, they talk to you. They talk to you all the time. But it's like this person, they hope that you can feel them or hear them because they talk to you a lot. They talk to you a lot. This person, I'm telling you, passed on the loved one talks to you a lot. Um, so something about, I don't know, something happened that this person defended you and you didn't have to defend yourself. And it just so happened it's like things just cleared up on its own. And you was like, oh my gosh, I'm so blessed. This is it just cleared up on its own. But it was because your passed over loved one got in there, kicked ass, and took name. That's the truth. That's the truth. And they want you to know this. They want you to know that when things are starting to work out for you, it's because you need to make sure that you will stay connected, okay? Your ancestors want you to make daily prayer a part of your routine. That daily prayer a part of your routine. That way they will give you what you want, what you need, baby, because you know what? You were giving them what they want and what they need. You give it to me, I give it to you. Okay? I'm going to take care of you. Trust and believe. Spirit got you. Your ancestors got you. You just need to make sure that you pay them homage. Okay? Make daily prayer a part of your routine. Stay connected to Spirit. Stay connected to God. Okay? Yep. This is you in that daily prayer. This is Archangel Michael here to protect you. Whatever you're going through. You ain't going through nothing by yourself. You ain't going through nothing by yourself. And trust me, there was a lot coming towards you. Because that double card kept trying to come out. But trust me, you protected. You good. Spirit got you. Spirit got you. Mm-hmm. Yes, you good. 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 That's it. I hope that helps. I hope that was positive. But yeah, you have a passed over loved one that is like, oh my gosh, I can see this picture, this person, I can picture this person hugging you right now. So just hug them back. It's like just, one of those good tight hugs. Just hug this person back. Mm-hmm. All right. I hope that helps, Alicia. So, yep. Alicia, you say you're a Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? Oh my goodness, girl. All that earth in you. Mm-hmm. I know it's probably slow for you. You probably take a long time to make a decision. Let's see. I'm just looking at the comments, y'all. J Mike. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yvette. Yvette. J Mike. Now everybody want to come. Now everybody want to hook up. Yes. Yep. That would be wonderful. Everybody meet at a restaurant and sit at the table somewhere. You don't even have to be at a restaurant. It'll just be a place big enough for all of us. 5,000 people or whoever could make it. Yes. Red Violet was having some fun at work, y'all. Mm-mm. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Okay. So anybody else have a question? Throw it into the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and see what else the next energy is. Bottom of the deck, we got something about a Queen of Wands. Somebody was like, they had enough of her. They was like, no. She was trying to throw herself on somebody. She was trying to look all sexy, seductive, She was like, Roger. Oh, Roger. Roger, where are you? Roger was like, no, Helen. No. Roger was like, I'm definitely not stepping out on my Lashandra. Not at all. Helen, you can go to hell, Helen. In fact, I'm going home where it's safe. My baby is at home cooking for me. And I'm not even, I don't even want her to think I'm up to nothing, because I'm not. I swear I'm not. Bye, Helen. Somebody getting in their car, they riding, they burning out. What's the message, Spirit? Oh, Alicia, you are so welcome. Hey, Addie. Yes. How much longer do you have to wait? For them to receive their just due? Is that what your question is? Let's see. And maybe this is for you. What's the message, Spirit? Yes. Dinner talk, laugh. Absolutely. I would love that. Somebody's walking away from somebody or a part of a group. They walking away from this. They don't want to be a part of this no more. Something about these secrets. These secrets are somebody's they're trying to cover up these secrets, but they having a hard time because people are like uncovering this shit. You know, it's almost like somebody is purposely finding the breadcrumbs. So whatever's going on is getting ready to happen very soon. Yeah, some type of and I heard something like at the sliding glass door. So that's confirmation. But whatever it is, it's getting ready to happen very soon. Somebody's already looking into it. hmm And the person who was leading it, they're definitely a regret because they know that something's not going to go right. Mm-hmm. So somebody's leaving, but it's going to come soon enough. I don't think Spirit's going to give me a date, nothing like that. But don't wish somebody to hurry up and get their just due. You just worry about staying in your own lane, worrying about what you got to do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's just like, somebody may have done you wrong. You just heal yourself and know that maybe somebody ghosted you or whatever, or you ghosted somebody or something like that, or somebody's under investigation or a couple people's under investigation. But just let it ride. Don't worry about what day, what time. Don't worry about that because you will drive yourself crazy worrying about somebody else is going to get theirs. Spirit said, worry about yourself and just do you. That's it. And that's confirmation. Okay? I know, Addie, but you know what? Sometimes fences make good neighbors, meaning put them on call block. Don't talk to them. Don't respond to them. If it's somebody that you live with, then that's a whole different situation. But if it's somebody you don't live with, you don't have to be bothered. And the more you take away from yourself, worrying about what you're doing, how to better yourself, and the more energy you put towards that other person, you end up becoming the karmic. So don't do it. Pull all that energy back and worry about you. Just do you. Okay? Even Roger told Helen to go to hell. Exactly. Exactly. Deborah said, what's up with that wand? Right. Mm-mm. Okay, you said you don't see behaving, but she has a question. If they don't re- respond and you still feel it, please just do an energy check. Okay, all right, for behaving. Absolutely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So let's see what's going on with behaving. Hold on. We're going to pull another deck. All right. Behaving. We're going to do this one. Bottom of the deck. Maybe you're making your money. Maybe you're, taking care of something. Ooh. Maybe you're concentrating too hard on something. Maybe you need to loosen up some. Is it about money? Maybe you're looking at every single dime that's going in and going out or something like that. But Spirit said, that hey, it's meant to go out so it can come in. If you're trying to hold on to it so tight, it's not confirmation. If you're holding on to it so tight, it's not going to come in. You have to loosen it up a little bit. You have to spend some a little bit, because that's how it's that circle. That's how it goes. Spirit said, this is good advice right here. This is good advice right here. What's the message? Hold on. But don't spend it frivolously or nothing. But it's like you have to, you have to just watch your spending. Don't spend it frivolously, but it's okay to spend. You don't have to go out and buy the most expensive thing, but it's, it's okay to take care of yourself, to pamper yourself a little, but not to the point where you've done too much and you got regrets, and now you're trying to figure out how you're going to pay the bill, and you're trying to figure out how long it's going to take to complete this and pay this and do that. Let's see what else. Yeah, maybe you're waiting for something to come in and you're not really sure. Like, you've called, but you're not getting the response that you want. You've called, but you're not getting the response that you want. And you're wondering if somebody's trying to play some mind games with you. It's like something, how they're saying something. The way they're phrasing it, I feel like this. The way they're phrasing it. And the reason that they're phrasing it like that is because what you're waiting on, whether it's like maybe a check from a company or go ahead from a company, the way they're phrasing it like this is because this company has to protect itself. So that's why certain companies have to phrase certain things, the way it is. But it's not that they're holding back or they're keeping something from you. It's just that they have to make sure that the terms and the conditions have been met. Because if not, then they can't do this. They can't do it. So it's like, let's just say it's like a loan or something. Once you meet those terms and the conditions, here you go. There's the money. And then all you got to do is worry about paying the shit back. That's it. Just make sure that you pay it back, and you got to keep a job and do this and do this and whatever. I kind of feel like that's kind of like what it is. Maybe somebody, and it's like, that's the truth. Something about this signature, signature for this contract, this relationship, and then then moves forward. You have to understand the truth, or it needs a signature, it needs something, that everything you're putting it on paper. But it's something that don't get more than what, like, if this is a loan, don't get more than what you need. Because everything look good when it's coming into the bank account. It don't look that good when you got to pay it out the bank account. You know what I'm saying? So don't get more than what you need. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, just make sure that you read all of the fine print, everything. Because even like about, if you miss a payment, what's going to happen. Read everything. Read it all. Don't just sign it and get the money, but read all the fine print. Even though it's not a fun task, you're gonna have to read it. Anything else? Yep. That's what it is. This is the truth. This company, they're not trying to pull the wool over your eyes or nothing like that. It's just they have to do, yes, because this is a legal contract. There's no ifs, no ands, or no buts. This is a legal contract. It is what it is. But yeah, they have to protect themselves. Just like you have to protect yourself, but make sure that you read everything. J. Mike, thank you so much for letting me know that B. Haven had a question. I really do appreciate it. Addie, let's see what else. Yeah, and I was just reading Mike. J. Mike said, I hope you got this behaving. And then this came out. Yeah, remember what we was talking about the money or something like that, or maybe your child or something, or something. Yeah, about this contract, or maybe if it's something that hey, behaving. Yay. Or explain the terms and the conditions of this contract so somebody doesn't get themselves in a position that they cannot get out of. You know what I'm saying? So, and then there's nothing that they didn't see coming. So, yeah. And somebody doesn't need to just expect because somebody works for a company that they have their best, that they have, what's the word? The best intentions for them. Because somebody may not. They may not be telling you everything because they get a portion of whatever this contract is, and they'll leave from you sign the contract, go out with their friends and celebrate and worry about, oh, I just got this money. Let's celebrate. Let's do this. Let's do that. But you're the one that's really stuck with the bill. So yeah, maybe you need to explain that if that's what it is. Okay, behaving. So you may have to go back and watch it if you were not able to comment or to read it. I mean, to see it, whatever. All right. Right, Addie said, poor little Tink Tink. That's right. Okay, let's see what else the energy is. Somebody else has a question, put it in the chat. Let's see. Something about this man holding the heart. Maybe they feel like they're ready for love, Yeah, they ready for that commitment, that long-term commitment. Somebody they really appreciate the balance that somebody brings to them. And they have a plan. They got a plan to bring you out of the cold. They don't want you to be single no more. They feel like, you know what? You've been single for long enough. You've been patient for long enough, and you're real smart. You had to do it on your own, And it's almost like this person feels like you deserve a happy family. You deserve this motherfucking ball and chain happy family. You know what I'm saying? So Careful, somebody gonna come in, they gonna rock your world, baby. They gonna rock your world. All you about to do is hear bed springs if you still got them. Mm-hmm. And trust me, this person they plan on taking you far. Mm-hmm. But they feel like you're not really gonna be sure that you're gonna be afraid. They feel like you're gonna be afraid. They feel like you, Mr. or Ms. Risk Taker in the flesh, is going to be the one to cower down and cower out. You? Huh? Please. When they say careful, this animal might bite, they ain't talking about no canine. They talking about us. Hello? Be afraid. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They know this person, they don't know. Listen, you so ready for this. You like, I got my jacket, I got my purse, let's go. What you waiting on? Let's go. That's justice. Because they know that you will be following your intuition. What God has planned for you. It's like you've seen it already. You've envisioned it. You know that this is your boo. This is who you supposed to be with. This is who you should have been with. You know. But see, somebody was all tied up in something else before, but they had to give it a fair shot. But they always wanted to reach out to you. They always wanted to come see you, you know. But they had to fight the feeling, that burning desire. They had to fight the feeling. It was like, oh Lord, deliver me, because I wants to get to her. I got to get to her. Mm-hmm. And something happened. Like somebody won some type of lottery or something. Something happened. Some gates, some doors of prosperity. Somebody's wishes came true. And they the only thing they could think about was what they gut cut telling them to do. That was like, go to her. Go to her. Go to her. Go to her. Go. Fool, if you don't go to her, somebody was like, Spirit, is that you talking to me? Spirit said, shut the front door. Of course it's me. You heard me saying, go to her, motherfucker. Go to her. Go to her. Get. Somebody was like, gladly, but I don't know where she at. I don't know where she at. What's the message? Somebody know you real smart. You real smart. Real smart. This motherfucker was gonna try and trick you out some money. Please. You saw this old Mr. Green Jeans angry motherfucker coming from a block away, okay? Okay. Somebody thought that you was going to martyr yourself for them. Please, you got me all fucked up. Somebody thought they was Don Juan just walking around town slanging shit. Mm-mm. You was like, nah, you can keep that old wet, drippy shit to yourself, please. I'm good. I see there's some shit that you ain't worked out yet. And there's a whole nother side to you I ain't seen. And I ain't trying to sink either. Somebody was like, damn, she ain't even trying to let me show her the drippy side or nothing. Damn. But the others just don't look as good as she look. Damn, I don't want them others. I want her. Someone was like, damn, how can I repair some shit? How can I do some shit so I can get in? I'm trying to think. Damn. Spirit said, you can heal that within you. You can take care of that shit. Is to start with number one. You take care of that shit. I will open up your heart and her heart simultaneously, and you can have exactly what it is that you want. This doofus said, what is it that I really want again? I kind of forget because I did see the twins walk by me and they was looking sexy. And old girl up the street, after she started working out and shit, and she let her hair grow, she got her nails done, her feet done, she got them feet taken care of. She don't look bad either. She kind of look good. I know that she missing that front tooth and all, but I don't care. I can put that shit to use. Mm-hmm. What's the message? What is the message? What you say? What? They know that you real smart. That's why your money's coming up. That's why that's why you value yourself. You value yourself. Somebody thinking they can come come after you. Come get what you got. No. Mm-mm. What if I tell you I only have clout? You gonna try and take that shit? Seems like last year there was a whole thing. Everybody was after somebody's clout. I was like, you can't even hold that shit. Fuck. What we dealing with? Clout. You stupid. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And see, the thing is, this person knows that you don't mirror nobody. You don't act like nobody else. You act like yourself. That's why you got, and you stay to yourself. That's why you got this abundance. That's why you get everything that you want. You don't mirror nobody. You stay to yourself. You pray to God. That's it. That's it. Mm-hmm. Yep. So see, somebody they thought that you was going to be afraid to go on this journey alone, but you didn't go on no journey alone. You was with your archangels all the time. This is what somebody didn't realize about you. Okay, that you was with this caring connection, whether it was on the 3D, the 5D, the 7D, 11D, 39D, all them damn Ds. You wasn't by yourself. Mm-mm. You was not by yourself. What else? Mm-hmm. Something's coming for somebody that they know something's coming. They just don't know how. They just don't know how it's going to arrive. But they know something is coming. Confirmation. Mm. And it's like this is something that somebody was afraid to do at one time. At one time, they were afraid to do this, but now it's like now they talk about it. Now they're not afraid. Now they express an interest. It could be that somebody is expressing an interest in coming towards you, and other people they're envious of you. Because like I said, somebody they were afraid to express an interest in you because other people were looking at you like, oh, stink how? Only to find out, number one, you did not stink, and number two, you was not a hoe. Okay? Yeah. And so this entire group, everybody that was, thinking all these negative thoughts against you, they about to have a rude awakening, especially when they see so and so come to you, and y'all is like the perfect match. Y'all is a perfect match. But I'm gonna tell you, motherfuckers is gonna try and lie on somebody. They're gonna try and lie on somebody, and they can let them lie, because karma's coming right behind that ass. Okay, karma is coming right behind that ass, and these people is going to be so upset that they're not going to be able to knock you and whoever off balance. Somebody they wanna put their name on it. They want you to sign your name. They want to put a ring on it. They want to put a ring on it. They want you to be all they with them. You ain't going nowhere except y'all going down the path together. They trying to put a ring on it. But the thing that you don't know, the thing that you couldn't see, the thing that you wasn't aware of, this is exactly how it's supposed to be. Divine timing. This is who you're supposed to be with. This was how it was all supposed to shake down. This was how everything was supposed to unfold. And it started with somebody finally having the courage, like, to walk away, to say no more, to do something. And whenever they did that, that's whenever they activated everything else that was coming in their life. Somebody know you smart. You real smart. They're like, ooh, we can't get nothing past her. She real smart. That's right. Put a ring on it. What's the message? Let me see. We're going to do it one more. We'll pull some from the stack. Let's see what the stack is talking about today. Somebody may have a secret admirer. Some from that side. A little bit from this side. Somebody is going to try a different kind of something. Maybe a different type of person or something. But they anticipate somebody having an attached black entity. Damn, that's kind of messed up. Maybe this is somebody that's a seer. You a seer, but you trying a different kind, somebody that you anticipate needs healing. I'm not doing that shit. Who would want to do that shit? Somebody crazy. Something about somebody to let go of the ugly past. They do. Especially since they jumped to conclusions and none of that shit was true. They had to have an understanding of themselves first. And they're tired of watching you win. You're the one that has this high priestess energy. Did somebody get some messages about money? There was somebody who had a message about money. Who was that? Was that Behaving? What's the message? I know that's right. I'm not trying to heal no man either. Nobody. Man or woman or nothing. Something about some third party. Come on now, y'all. That third party ain't nothing but an old tramp. Damn. That's like a double dig. That's like a sword. And then they take it out and they get another sword. Old tramp. Damn. You know? It's somebody you had to say, excuse me. Your slip is showing, because they have been seen and exposed. Yes. See, this witch started with an earth angel and didn't understand, and regretted it instantly. Didn't understand that earth angel had spiritual Contractual, black bucho, all the karate, boom boom, all that shit. They threw you under the bus again. Yep, you told them go for it because you're about to get a pay raise. Something about your story. You know, you're about to be a new world traveler and enjoying your life, especially since this dark curse has been returned and you took your energy back. So now somebody don't know what to do, especially since you gave them back some shit that they tried to leave at your front door. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm real good. Yep. You reap what you sow. What else, Spirit? I told you there was a kitchen witch and a warlock somewhere in the mix. I told you. Something about somebody has to wait now. Now's not the time. You know? Your father or your sister steals. Or something about your base chakra. Maybe it opened up 3 to 5 years ago. And somebody need to show their family 2 of these and 1 of these to the entire family. It be like that sometimes too. Anything else? J Mike said, damn. Because they can't stand to see you shine. That's why. Yep, but you always handle it with dignity. And they mad because you don't need them to complete you. Because you are one with yourself anyway. You got the inner strength. You're at that master vibration number 33. And you know the closed door leads to new open doors anyway. Then, right. I know that's right. Same here, Yvette. We're on the good side of karma. We're receiving dharma. Remember that. We saw that somebody was spiritually unprotected. We saw that. They need to reflect on themselves. This is the same person that was pointing the finger at you. I'm telling you, this person, they did a lot behind the scenes. They tried to karmic exchange, but it didn't work. They tried to destiny swipe, but it didn't work. This is somebody that's in your family tree. But you kept moving forward in spite of the confusion and the chaos. You just said no. You good. You was good. You just said no. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna come back a little bit later. It is 4:45. Alrighty. Oh my gosh, I slept in late. We did that. We had that 2-minute, 25-second part 1, and then the 1 hour, 23-minute part 2. What's going on with this damn dial-up internet? I swear. You would think that this shit was AOL dial-up, not the fastest 5G and shit. Acting like it's 1G. All right, y'all. Ooh, hot water cornbread. Yes. Yes. Wait. Y'all talking about food? Hold on. Let me go on up. So, okay. All right. So Red Bottle is talking. Shh, everybody be quiet. Like I need to hear what she's talking about. She may be talking about cooking. Hold on a second. So, yeah. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Okay. All right, I will. All right, I will be back. And y'all I'm just looking all crazy, talking about something. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's just because in my mind, it's a lot of chatter in my mind because I'm reading, but to y'all, I'm just looking crazy, kind of silent. So, all right. Thank you so very much. I'll be back in a little bit. Love y'all. Bye now. And you know what? Whenever I come back, if y'all have other questions, put it in the chat, and I'll open it up to the public. As long as you subscribe, put it in the chat. All right. Bye, everyone.